Hey guys, it's me, Aego here. Hi. Hello. Today I brought with me CLIO's new palette, so let's take a look at what kind of palettes CLIO, a brand that I trust and use, has released as I review them. CLIO's Pro Eye Palette Minis are said to be easy to use, beginner-friendly, tone-on-tone daily palette with a collection of only the necessary colors for easy, natural shading makeup. Since the palettes come in a transparent case, I'm able to see the shadow colors in the palette right away. Also, the name of each palette is printed on the outside in gold, gives it a seemingly luxurious look. These mini-sized palette, which fits my hand, with 3 matte shadows, 1 shimmer and 2 glitter shadows. These 2 palettes are slightly unique in that although they're composed of 6 shadows, they're actually separated into 5 by the dividers. When taking a look at the large shadow on the left, I can see that the 2 colors are divided only by the CLIO engraving. The matte spread evenly even if I apply them on with my fingers, and when applied with a brush, there will only a slight bit of fallout. In the case of the glitters, they have a moist and bright pearl-like application that's not burdensome even for when you're trying to go for a natural look. While it's nice that they apply on moistly even with our fingers, I personally find a lot of the shadows gets picked up, so it will probably be necessary to adjust the amount you pick up with your fingers. With a combination of colors without having to worry about which color goes along with which, the collection of colors from these daily shade palettes gives off a sense of harmony. Personally, when I try going out with only one palette on hand, I sometimes find that the color composition of the palette not really mixing well, so I tend to carry 2 palettes around with me. But since the colors of these palettes work nicely with each other, there will probably be no need for me to carry another palette with me, and since the size of these 2 palettes are small, I think it'd be okay to carry both. So now let me show you the shadow colors of each palette one by one. CLIO Pro Eye Palette Mini Number 1 Mono Mood. Overall, this is a palette composed of mono brown colors, so it feels like an optimal palette for shading makeup. Number 1-1 Mono Hazel is said to be a mute medium brown shade color. Number 1-2 Beige Leaf is said to be a beige skin tone base color. I think these 2 colors would work together nicely for natural shading when mixed together. Number 2 Sunshine Poem is said to be a gold opal pearl glitter with green, blue, and copper pearls. When actually looking at it, it looks like a glitter that feels a little like a hologram. Number 3 More Brown is said to be a deep brown point color. It seems to be a good deep brown color to use as an eyeline or brow substitute since it doesn't feel as reddish as I expected. Number 4 On the Breeze is said to be a transparent glitter mixed with gold, rose gold, and silver pearls. Since it has rose gold pearls, it feels somewhat pinkish. Number 5 My Afternoon is said to be a milky brown shade color with pink and gold pearls. Being slightly a bit mute, the colors feel slightly somewhat grayish. CLIO Pro Eye Palette Mini Number 2 Rosy Haze. Overall, this palette is composed of mute pink colors, so I think it'd be good for pure shade makeup. Number 1-1 Bare Cherry is said to be a toned down mute cherry color. Number 1-2 Pure Fog is said to be a pinkish skin tone base color. I think these 2 colors work nicely together as a natural blusher when mixed. Number 2 Love on Sunday is said to be a pinkish opal pearl glitter with pink, gold, and blue pearls. Since it's mixed with various pearls, it seems very shiny and feels like a clean glitter. Number 3 Milk Tea Cream is said to be a pinkish milk tea brown shade color. It seems to be a milk tea beige color with a bit mute feeling. Number 4 Gleaming Petal is said to be a warm pink gold glitter. It seems to be a hologram pearl that feels quite pink. Number 5 Nutty Potion is said to be a shimmer brown point color. Since it has pink pearls embedded in a deep red brown, it gives off a subtle feeling. Overall, number 2 Rosy Haze feels mute, but since it's not too much, the palette seems to be a collection of a very nice rosy colors for daily use. And as most of my beloved followers would already know, since I'm a fan of warm tone colors, I personally like number 1 Mono Mood palette. I first thought that this number 1 Mono Mood palette might feel reddish, but upon using it, I became really fond of it as it consists of classic shades of brown that doesn't feel red at all. My makeup today was done with this number 1 Mono Mood palette, so I'll finish the video by showing a quick tutorial of my makeup. First, I'll apply number 1-2 Beige Leaf as a base and shading on my eyelids by connecting it to the nose, and also on the lower eyelid line. Then I'll use number 1-1 Mono Hazel on my eyelid and lower eyelid to give a deeper shade and apply once more only on the outer edge of my eyes and also apply it on the outer corner areas as I leave some space. Next, with number 3 More Brown, I'll apply it on the outer edge of my eye slightly upwards as I blend it well. After I draw the eyeline, I'll use the same shadow to blend the eyeline slightly. Then, with only a small amount of number 5 My Afternoon, I'll blend the colors. I'll apply number 2 Sunshine Poem on the inner corner and on the front of the lower eyelid, and lightly dab on number 4 On the Breeze to my eyelid. So like this, my makeup is done. These two palettes differ only in colors, and since they have the same composition of mattes and glitters, if you want to try my makeup with number 2 Rosy Haze, I think it'd be nice to do the makeup in the same order I did with number 1 Mono Move palette. So my video is still here. Thank you for watching my video today. Don't forget to subscribe, press the like buttons, and please leave some comments for me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!